Hello, my name is Latrina and I'm reaching out to provide you with a free custom video for your company. I've been making these custom videos as a customer service or community service, is probably the better phrase, to help small businesses after the pandemic to improve their websites and to get more website traffic. I am not charging anything whatsoever for this video. However, your feedback is important so that I can figure out if these videos are actually helpful. As I mentioned, I'm not selling anything. I make these as custom video with the hope of bringing value and service to your business. I do have a small business with my sons and we do this kind of work, but we're doing this as a customer service to provide tips and tricks. And hopefully you can use these to improve your business, maintain your business, or even grow it. But would it be too ridiculous to ask for your feedback afterwards? Any feedback would be greatly appreciated, good or bad. It will just help us to figure out if we're providing value. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. What I will cover in this brief video is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements. We'll also look at your company's online presence and make recommendations for improvement. So content is anything that's on your website, such as words, images, videos. Content is important because it allows you to get the relevant keywords onto your website that people are actually typing into Google to find your services in the first place. Ideally, you need 1,500 words in your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. This will help you to rank among Google. The more content you have, the more you're perceived by Google to be the expert in your field. Citations are the listings that you grab for Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. I do have an example here on the screen and you can see it's a very short citation. It's just your business name, your address, and your phone number. It's short and sweet, but you want to have as many of these throughout the internet as possible and preferably more than your competitors. Backlinks are your website addresses on other websites. So if you have Facebook, Yelp, LinkedIn, any of those, they help to direct traffic to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes to Google. Google places extreme emphasis on how many backlinks a website has. So it validates your business the more backlinks you can get. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you want to make sure they're relevant to your particular service area. So let's go ahead and take a look at your website. What I would call out about your website is it looks outdated. And I'll show you what I mean. The images are kind of small, text is small, but there's not a whole lot going on the page to intrigue the viewer. And also you would need to add more content. As I mentioned, 1,500 words is the general ballpark that you need. And also when you're saving your images, most people don't think about this, but Google crawls your website, not only for the content and the words that they find on the front end, but they look at the content that's on the back end as well. So if I look at your images, you have names that are very random here. This image here is just a number. It's not a descriptor. It doesn't tell us whatsoever what it is highlighting in your business. So what I would recommend to you is any images that you save on your page, give them a name that reflects the service that you're providing. For example, if this is a special type of solar panel, name that picture that solar panel. If you're trying to grab customers from a particular demographic, like a geographic area, then say solar panels in Northern Virginia or solar panels installed in Fairfax, anything like that, okay? For all of your images, it will boost your keyword presence significantly. Also, your website, I would say, do some designing. Some of these things are really hard to find, and you want to make people come to your website. Your website is your new business card, okay? Most people are going to websites, so and that's how they get the first impression about your business. So you want to just make sure the first impression is a great one. If we go to Google right now and look at solar companies in Virginia, what we find are the top of the page, those companies that are paying for Google ads. Those ads are okay. I don't discourage them, but the thing to consider is that a lot of people miss out on ads because they have ad blockers on their computers, so they won't see those. The prime real estate here is the map pack. 30 to 40% of website traffic on Google occurs here. People are making decisions in this area about who they're going to go visit and do business with. Then further down, Google continues to rank and list companies. The top, usually there's like Angie's List, Thumbtack perhaps, House. Those are, lead generating sites, and they charge an arm and a leg. I have a list of the charges they incur for every click or every lead that they are generating to their business owners. They're pretty expensive, especially when they're being shared with other businesses. For example, Angie's List, if you're advertising or using their services, you're sharing that with 4 other businesses. So they send you a lead, 4 other companies got that same lead, yet you're paying for it. So what I always recommend with small businesses is take advantage of the free things you can do to your website. Beef up your website, get more content, get the keywords that people are searching for to find you. If we look at one of your competitors, you can see their website is more up to date. It's easier to look at. It's more interactive. These are the things that draw attention to websites. And let's see if they save theirs. So they save their photos too. You see how they saved it with keywords? You want to be sure to do the same thing so that you can get some of this traffic for yourself. Now, if we look at your data right now, your popularity from a scale of 1 to 100, your popularity on Google is an 8. You have only 11 backlinks, only 9 referring domains. You definitely want to get these up. At one time, you had 378 and 18 here of referring domains. You're only using 14 keywords. So you want to beef that up as well. Keywords are really the steak, the meat of people finding your website, right? So the more keywords you have, the better. What I would recommend is you have like solar solution, affordable solar solutions, key solar solutions. These are great as starters, but you want to be more specific, like solar, home solar panels installation, and include the cities that you cover. I see DC here, but don't you cover other areas as well? That would be something to consider. Make sure that you beef up your keywords and be very intentional about them, because that's what Google is going to use when they're sending traffic your way, okay? Let's see here. One other thing I want to show you is one of your competitors. So if we look at your Google traffic, it's not horrible. You're getting about 5 or so clicks per day. But if you look at one of your competitors, and I didn't really pull out like the top competitor, they're getting about 19, 18 clicks per day. They were kind of low here, 14, but they're still getting more. And it might be about their content. As you saw, their website is a little more modern. But if you do what I said, let's go back here. They don't have a lot of content either. Beef up your content, outdo them, do more. Like if they had 1,500 words, do 1,600 words. If they have 47 keywords, do 57 keywords. Like you just want to be over that edge, and it gives you priority with Google when they're sending traffic your way. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. If not, please let me know. I treasure any feedback whatsoever. Most people do not give me any feedback. So I'm hoping that will be different here, and I'll hear from you all. And let me know if this was helpful at all. If I can clarify anything, I'll be happy to do that. Otherwise, I wish you much success in your business. Take care. Bye-bye.